And what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Acceleracers Sub for another video. Hopefully you guys are all doing awesome. So before we jump into today's video, guys, as you can see, there has been some changes behind us on the wall of power. We do have the top 16 entries from the last art contest up there. I did want to get all the entries up there, but I kind of forgot that we had, like 28 or 30 entries, and I just don't have quite enough room up on the wall. So those are the top 16 entries. So here, guys, we have the close-up of the new wall of power, and huge shout out to Kodiak, who actually supplied us with color prints of a bunch of the entries, guys. He absolutely hooked us up, so huge shout out to Kodiak. I'm pretty sure it's Ricky Maru Ramen on the subreddit. You may have to correct me, but he absolutely hooked us up. So a lot of these are from him. He shipped them down to me. So in the top row, we have obviously the Swamp Realm, the Spine Buster, the Gig, and the other Spine Buster. Those all made the top 4. And then we have the ones that went out in the top 8, like this Hollowback Spine Buster. Then we had the Spectite. Acceladillon went out a little early, but I always have it as the centerpiece of the wall because it's awesome. Then we had the Board Game, Vert Power Raise. That's absolutely awesome to see that one too. And then we have the ones that went out a little bit earlier, like Taro, the Reverb. I'm kind of surprised this one didn't make it further. It was an absolutely awesome one. A bunch of these were, honestly, we had the You Did Not Stay in the Groove pork chop. We've got all sorts of good stuff up here. So once again, huge shout out to Kodiak for providing us with the color print. But for today, guys, we have the next installment in the subreddit recap series. There's been all sorts of cool stuff popping up on the subreddit lately. And I know the subreddit recaps are basically just a glorified customs review at this point, with all the good stuff being posted by, Overused has probably been the guy that with the most posts from in the last couple. He's just got so much cool stuff he's coming out with. But other than Overused, lots of posts by Randy, Acceleron Customs, the Acceleracharger guys. We have all sorts of awesome stuff. So for today, we're gonna be taking a look at some of the best posts, or my personal favorite posts, from the Acceleracers subreddit over the last month or so. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with some memes. This one by Standard Mango, who posted a bunch of these all in one big dump, and they had some really good ones in there. So this one says, Acceleracers cars survive any crash imaginable without a single dent or scratch. The racing drones, did somebody say boom? Because Lord knows those suckers were exploding left and right. You touch a racing drone's car and it explodes. And everybody loves this classic format. I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Did men even have feelings? On the Kadima is gone scene, that's where it hits us right in the feels. And then we have a post by Elite Apple Hacks, who said, finally completed almost all the cars in the series besides several incomplete customs. Little me would be proud. That is what it's all about. And next up, we have a post by Machamp 2021, who said, I've discovered a new low. Wow. And it took me a second to realize that this seller on eBay is actually selling empty Highway 35 World Race blisters without the cars. And that took me a second because I was kind of like, why on earth would anybody want empty blisters, let alone pay up to $30 for them? But I guess maybe if they're going to blister cars, I have no idea, or maybe put customs in there. That's the only thing I could think of, but gosh, it'd probably be cheaper to just buy actual carded ones and open them if you want to do it that way. And then we have a post by Lee Phillip, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, who said, you may know me from my AR 3D fan model. So recently I bought a 3D printer. Let's just say I did a bit of 1/64 trolling, a 1/64 Nightlife custom. Plan on doing some more Unities soon. Check out the base for this Nightlife. And then here it is with a bit of paint on it starting to come together. And then we have the final product right here. Check out how it turned out. That is one gorgeous, gorgeous Nightlife. I know Randy made a Nightlife forever ago, but it's still cool to see him being 3D printed now. That's really wicked. And then I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's username. I'm pretty sure it's the 10 or something like that. But he said, my monkey costume is complete and here's me in it. Happy Halloween, everyone. And he absolutely nailed this costume with the big gulp cup. This stuff keeps your eyes open. And then we have a post by Clark Coford, who said, my Scirocco costume for Halloween. Check this costume out, guys. He absolutely crushed it. He looks like the splitting image of Scirocco from his head to his toes. Absolutely crushed it. Huge shout out to him. And then we have a post by Soundwave, who has a Power Rage tattoo. He said it had some sentimental value to him. It was his first Hot Wheels car, and it's so cool to see Acceleracers fans get inked up. And then we have a post by Vulcan Vujan, who said, the Fog Realms cast is finally almost finished. The film gets closer to completion every day. I know we're all on the edge of our seats. We can't wait to see how this turns out. But just look at some of these frames, guys. Absolutely unbelievable talent. And then we have a post by Spiffy Von Snaz, who said, practice drawing Dr. Tesla for an art class assignment. And this Dr. Tesla absolutely pops off of the page. I didn't realize that it was a sketch at first. I thought it was like a 3D printed model because it's like so realistic. But that's something that definitely you should hang on to and enter into the next art contest. And then we got a post by Ketagano, another Acceleracers tattoo. Should I do another combo? He's got the baseline and the Swamp Realm. I think Zarabeth was the first person I saw who had those Acceleracers, who had the realm symbols as tattoos on his wrist. That is absolutely wicked. I love seeing more people do that. And then we have a post by DevNT who said all these are available on eBay for those interested. Not trying to turn these videos into one big ad, but I love seeing all these Acceleracers. They just look absolutely wicked all next to each other, and it's still crazy to think that people are actually making these now. And then we have a post by the man, the myth, the legend, Rob is 676 himself. That would be me. This was Corey's Variations video. If you haven't seen this video with Corey's Variation Collection, definitely go check it out on the channel. It's absolutely out of this world. And then we have a post by Overused who said balance and traction won't save you now. More info soon. See that kamikaze semi in the back. And then we have the follow-up post by Overused. Here is the mega metro truck in all its glory, plus a new project. And I don't have the second slide on here, but there's that first metro truck that he made, and then the giant one. Look at the size of that thing. And then a post by Hey It's K who said, shoot the curl. I've started working on a World Race vert figure. Dior 2 wheels from Overused. So Overused is everywhere. But I love this sort of diorama style layout with the cars and figures. And Hey It's K is pretty darn talented because that vert looks absolutely sick. Would love to see more diorama style stuff in the future. And now we have another Acceleracharger creator in the community. This is a post by Kyle Fabian, who made some more Accelerachargers that were 3D printed with a holographic twist to them. So they actually shine in the light like a holographic style decal. It is absolutely out of this world. And spoiler alert, we're going to have some pretty cool stuff from him coming on the channel pretty soon. So stay tuned. And then another post by Vulcan, still frames from the Fog Realm. That's progress. I just had to toss this in there because just look at the detail on this model, guys. This is absolutely out of this world. It looks even better than the 2005 Acceleracers movies. And then a follow-up by Lee Phillip with the Nightlife. This time it has clear wheels. This is another one, and it has a vert figure on the back. Says he doesn't really like working with the figures, but gosh, that looks absolutely sick. And then we have another post by Overused who made some clear Accelerachargers for his RDL1 model. Gotta love seeing the Accelerachargers in the RDL1's hands, and you can just hear the drone cheering noises. And then a post by Fish Daddy who said customs for sale, first come, first served. Also Gen 2 Power Age and RD08. DM for more info. Just had to toss this in here because I love seeing some of Fish Daddy's customs. He does an absolutely bang up job. Just look at the shine on some of those cars, especially that high voltage. Holy smokes. And then we have a post by JC Squared himself who said, feel Hot Wheels in VR with Z-Storm VR, the Squared Corner podcast. If you guys haven't checked out that podcast yet, definitely go over to JC's channel and check it out. That podcast is one of my favorite things to watch in my free time. And then we have some more Acceleracers merch. This was made by The Fat Fish. It is a keyboard mat with the Racing Realms and, the portal up in the top. That is absolutely wicked. Very well done. And then another post by Kyle Fabian, the guy who makes the holofoil Accelerachargers, who said Acceleracharger holder design. And check this out, guys. Wouldn't that be wicked to be able to have one of those to carry around with Accelerachargers? What a cool idea. And this is another great meme. This one by Just a Sonic Fan, super talented artist. Vert's talking to Lonnie, sorry I'm late, I broke down on the way. Lonnie goes, oh, is your car working fine now? And Vert's like, car? Our poor emotional leader Vert who can't keep it together. But that is very well done. And then to wrap it up, guys, we have a post by Spartacus Prime who said, thought I'd show off my first batch of LEGO Acceleracers cars again, in case anybody missed them the first time. And this is actually really wicked, guys, to see LEGO style Acceleracers cars. In the bottom row, obviously, you have riveted, jackhammer, looks like hollowback, RD08, reverb, and power age. And in the back row, looks like Roadrunner, Baseline, Slingshot, Ballistic, Crazy 8s, and the Dior 2. Absolutely wicked. That is pretty darn neat. And that is going to wrap it up for this subreddit recap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all the wicked custom stuff. And, there's some pretty good memes in there too this time around. I'm not going to lie. But hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing all the posts from the subreddit if you haven't already seen them. If you're not in the subreddit already, be sure to go join it. There's lots of cool stuff in there, and you can't beat being surrounded by, 10,000 people that all have the same interests as you. What gets better than that? But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the Acceleracers Hub for more Acceleracers related content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.